These are a pair of Jordan 1 highs in the OG Taxi colorway. They were released late September of 2022 for a retail price of $180. I took an L on the sneakers app, but throughout the last couple months, I've seen these being restocked almost every week on Nike.com, which is sort of weird, sort of odd, but we all know about the supply chain issues that are going around. As you can see, I was able to hit on one of those restocks. I got really lucky. So first, the box. These Jordan 1s come in a taxi yellow box, which is a nice change from the standard black box. Inside, we have our showstopper, the sneakers itself, and I'm gonna pull them out right now. Standard paper, standard box. Let's take a smell. Always smell your sneakers. You train your nose to know what's the real thing, what's the fake thing, so always smell your sneakers. All right, so let's lace these up and then go over what I really like about these Taxi 1s. First of all, if you look at the last couple of years, we've seen a high clip of Jordan 1s being released, but probably the only Jordan 1 that is on people's mind as of late is the Lost and Found. The Chicago style red, white, and black is back, and for many, many people, that's the only Jordan 1 that truly matters. Everything else is set to the side, and I get that. It towers over all the previous releases for 2022, and it's going to be talked about even through 2023 for sure, as people are still trying to cop that sneaker. But I think these right here are really great, and I wanted to point out a couple of things about the shoe that makes it really special to me, and I think for Jordan fans in general. First of all, you get a top 5, probably even a top 4 color blocking scheme on this sneaker, which is commonly known as the bred-toe color blocking. If you recall, the original 1985 Jordan 1s came in 3 distinct color blocking variants. They are commonly known as the Chicago style, the band black and red, and the black toe variant. The bred-toe blends and further evolves the versatile look of the Jordan 1 by taking the black toe variant, which itself is a hybrid of the Chicago and band color blocking, and then adds the primary color to the toe box. So now you got a shoe that is partially the distinct look of the band black and reds, and also the black toe is also here with the black leather on the mud guard as well as the eyelet or the lacing area, hence bred-toe. The result is a much bolder and energetic color blocking scheme. You still get that classic hit of white or sail in the mid-quarter panel, which is a la Chicago style or black toe style. You get the black leather wrapping as well as the black Nike swoosh, which is one of my favorite details. But then you get the primary color balance on both sides of the sneaker, both on the heel panels right here on the back, but also on the front. You get it on the toe box. Topping it all off, you get black leather on the ankle collar area, which I think should always be black. I don't like non-black ankle collar panels. And then you get a sail or white midsole to kind of give it a little bit more brightness. And then you get the matching primary color on the outsole. And this is really great color blocking, regardless of what the primary color is. And outside of the OG variants, this is probably my favorite color blocking outside of those other 3 that came on the original 85s. Over the years, Jordan Brand has released a few colors in this blocking. I think it really erupted in 2018, but just recently we have that nice faded pink. I think those are called the atmospheres, and before that you've gotten silver metallics, you've gotten pine greens, you've gotten patent gold toe, court purple, and probably the most well-known, the namesake, the bred-toe, the black, red, and white variant of this particular color blocking. And if it matters, if this is an indication at all these sneakers that have this particular color scheme has steadily rose in resale value, meaning people are still seeking after these variants even years after their original release. But let's focus on this particular shoe because I think it is awesome. First of all, love the taxi yellow. It is a really cool combination of yellow and red and orange. It's saturated, but it's not too bright. It's a little bit darker, it's a little bit thicker. The color feels like it has weight to it, which I really appreciate. It goes well with the black and the white already on the sneaker, or sale I mean. The color is an ode to taxis. Did you know that the first US taxis were not really yellow, they were red and green, but taxis quickly became this distinct yellow with a hint of red because there was a local study at a university and they considered the most visible color this color over greater distances. That's why, when you are thinking about taxis trying to be the most visible to get the fare that they want to get, they'd want to get a color that is visible across great distances. It's a color that represents the culture of public transportation in America. It's a color that we are familiar with, and if that study is true, then it's a sneaker that also can catch eyes from farther away, which is a nice little plus. So the color's dope. And so are the materials, at least on mine. I am noticing a couple of things that I really appreciate about this particular shoe. First of all, the leather. You get a lot of panels that are tumbled, and it has this beautiful natural leather look. There's inconsistencies, but that inconsistency is consistently throughout the entire sneaker. That's what you're looking for when it comes to a leather product. The black panels are smoother, and I appreciate that. So you get this distinct look. The black panels have less wrinkling in them, but it's still genuinely soft leather. And then it's coupled with the primary colors on the heel panels as well as the toe box. You get a lot of wrinkling, and it's soft, it's plush, it feels very high quality, just as good as pretty much any Jordan 1 that's released this year. And you can tell because the leather feels great. It's good quality, not too stiff, not too soft, not too thin. There's just a right amount of give. The construction is also really, really great on my pair, at least. So that leaves me with a very positive impression. And so there's no major defects, and the overall shape seems to be correct. And I just love the consistency that's shown on both pairs. Last few things, glossy wings logo on the lateral side. I really enjoy that detail. And surprisingly, no additional laces, no yellow taxi laces, no white laces. I was sort of surprised. It only comes with black, but I do really appreciate black laces on these. I think it works really, really well. And then last few details, yellow insole, and then on the black nylon tongue, which is also one of my favorite features of all time on the Air Jordan 1, you get the white or sail tag with the yellow Nike Air branding. Overall, it's a fantastic Jordan 1 that has great quality and craftsmanship in the most desirable color blocking outside of the original set. I think this shoe is a little bit underrated right now just because of all the craziness of the lost and founds, the drama with those. You also get some killer collaborations in November. You have the DJ Khaled's, you have the Ama Munirs, you have the Trophy Rooms. So there's a lot of amazing shoes that have released in a short amount of time. And so I can see why these were slightly overlooked since they're not a collaboration, they're just a general release. And so that's to be expected. We're kind of in that sort of sneaker culture right now. But over time, I think these are going to be something that continues to rise in people's minds. In fact, if you look at it this way, if the lost and founds didn't exist, I think these would be the most hyped Jordan 1s for this holiday season. And so I'm grateful to have these in the collection and look forward to wearing these for a long time. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of this shoe in the comments below. And until next time, peace.